Power family, we back up in this thing with another video. Hope you've been taking care of yourself. Y'all see the title, Sinners, 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 and Most Sinners. We was all born sinners, right? According to the book of the Son, the book of the body, the Holy Biblioteca, according to that or whatever they're talking about. But anyway, let's get straight into this video. Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan. Y'all see it. We got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was at 100%. Fandango giving it a 97. IMDb giving it an 8.2. Right. Now, before I get into my review, let's just give a general overview of what this thing is about. Sinners is a new movie by Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler is a black director. He directed Black Panther, Creed 3, Fruitvale Station. All three of those movies got Michael B. Jordan in it, right? Alright, so this is a horror film set in 1932 in the Mississippi Delta. It follows twin brothers, Michael B. Jordan's twin characters, Smoke and Stack, who return to their hometown to start a new life, but are confronted by supernatural evil. The film explores themes of a history, race, and the co-opting of black culture, all while featuring a blues-infused juke joint and a vampire threat. Okay, so a vampire threat. So now my first initial review of this movie, and I'm sticking with it, said it like this. Sinners is a good black vampire movie. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Straight up. 6 out of 10. Now, if you ain't seen the trailer, we're going to watch a little bit of the trailer. You know what I mean? Trailer is cool. Like this part was real catchy.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Nah, we good. Like, what we look like, man? You know what I mean? Like, nah, so I was like, okay, so this movie finna have some spunky.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past and the future.
Okay, so I'm thinking, you know, we got spirits from the past, spirits from the future, we got frequencies going on. We're really finna dive in, do a deep dive, you know, on all this stuff. Cause I'm seeing posts, people talking about some people over here. Oh, this is so spiritual. This is so deep. You know, I had to walk out of the theater. Oh my gosh! Like I don't know how y'all watched it. I hear other people saying, oh yeah, if you watch that movie, it's demonic. It's demonic. Like stay away. It's demonic. Then I hear other posts saying, oh yeah, so Sinners is, if you like Sinners, it's basically promoting the black woman and witchcraft and not to go with the Bible. I'm like, I'm just really loving all the different takes. You know, that's what makes a good movie a good movie. So I feel like all of the hype and hysteria is what's more so pushing it. But why I said it was a good black vampire movie, Michael B. Jordan looks good. The white girl in there, Haley Steinfeld, looked good. Didn't even know she was white. Didn't even know who she was. I had to look her up, yo. Apparently she extra pale, right? So then, you know, we wanna let's get into, you know, all the HoDoo. I know y'all been hearing, oh yeah, the HoDoo, voodoo, you know, what is it? I got you. Let's go ahead and dive in. Voodoo, gotta get the Eddie on it, right? You wanna know what something means? Oh yeah, let me get y'all back. Let me get y'all back right. Gotta get the Eddie on it, right? You wanna know what something means? Etymology online, that's where you need to be. 1820 Vodou, defined as a certain occult practices and the idolatrous worship of the African deity. Ifa, right? For those that know, we're gonna get into that too briefly since they mentioned it. From Louisiana French voodoo, from West African language such as voodoo, deity and God. Now, for all those for all the teachers out there, all those truth seekers and light workers, when they be talking about those gods of antiquity, that's when they start talking about voodoo, like typhoon and Baal and Bass and those gods of that nature, and like happy and shit like that. It is attested in the 18th century. French at the dance performed by African slaves. The verb is attested from 1880. The spelling voodoo in reference to the religion was popularized in 1930 by M.J. Herskovitz in an effort to disassociate it from a negative and superstitious connotations of voodoo. Okay. And then this is where we get into hoodoo. So I know y'all be hearing about hoodoo and the spiritual African Ifa community. 1849, a type of religious magical practice first attested in Louisiana, and also the same name of dance in which the believers participated. Also by 1869, as the magic spell performed by a practitioner with attendant verbal forms, he was hoodoo. By 1858, one who practices hoodoo, American English, probably an alteration of voodoo. So here we go, hoodoo, voodoo. It really kind of depends on where you're at and your foundation. You see, we got a lot of Louisiana here. Some people say America is the first Africa, or America was Egypt, and then we got West Africa. So we got Louisiana, we got Africa, right? So there's that. Back to sinners. Honestly, we got Lil Sammy here. Lil Sammy was the main character. He was the cousin. He was the one with the gift. And Sammy was really fucking up in the movie, man. Sammy was fucking up. Smoke really wanted to shoot his ass whole time. He basically got Stack killed. He didn't interrupt him while he was getting booty with the damn succubus right here. Here she go, look at her. Straight succubus. Sucks that nigga to death. Shit. But this was that white dress right here, though. Oh no, that's Shorty. Sammy. Yeah, anywho. So it's pretty much about Sammy. Sammy is very gifted. He has the ability to open up portals in different, dimensions with his frequency that he produces. Now, they didn't even touch on that. That's why I'm like, y'all didn't even touch on that. And people talking about this movie is a 10 out of 10. How? And we didn't even see him develop his powers, use his power to overcome evil. Sammy didn't help at all. If we let Sammy run the show, everybody would have been out of here, man. So people really just gotta stop with all the hype and really just think for yourself. People don't do enough thinking for yourself, man. Then we got the infamous, let me see if I can find them, the infamous cornbread scene. I know all y'all done been on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Hold on. I know y'all done seen that. That's junk funny. You gonna give me my money? You gonna give me my, cuz, you gonna let me in? Hey man, you been running in and out here all day. Now you need permission? Hey man, wasn't nobody talking that scene was funny, exaggerated, but it was funny though. And so the cornbread scene, we got the scene where Lil Sammy was trying to defend the girl who he ate out. I was so happy Smoke pistol whip filed his ass. Cause nigga, if you don't shut up, you already done let my goddamn brother die. Now you about to let, her potentially be a vampire too? Enough is a fucking enough. So, again, the movie, I recommend you go see it so you can give your own input, do your own due diligence on it, instead of being a sheep out here. A lot of unanswered questions, man. And then at the end, they come back to see Sammy. So we still got the love life going on at the end. They come back to see Sammy to torment him. Ask Sammy if you want him to go with him. Sammy like, nah, I'm tired of this place. I don't want to be a vampire. And they literally just walk off into the sunset, still in love, still happily together. Sammy still living his best life. Still ain't figure out how to use his power. Still ain't figure out how to conjure nobody. Still ain't stop nothing. The vampire still living on terrorizing the fucking city. I'm just like, yo, so what really did we get here? We just saw, I mean, good movie, but I was expecting more, honestly, for 100%. I feel like the singing really kind of united both parties, you know, to the same bird. The black with the juke joint, the white with the, you know, Scandinavian river dance music. So yeah, you know, everybody was aesthetically pleasing, and I feel like that's why it was just got branded so high. It was an original black vampire movie. We haven't seen that before, so a little bit of hype beast, look good. I get it. Power to you though. Peace.